That will make you jittery. She was right.
Hey, Big Dave the Middle-Aged Gamer here with another episode of Fallout 4, Sim Settlement 2 Reborn. Back at Corvega. And Raiders getting tribby with it. Well, Cosworth, the thing about being out in the open, as you said, considering my build, that's probably a good thing. Okay. So, alright, so we came in from this way. Cleared out a good chunk of the place. But we are not done, and not all that close to being done yet. Get my bearings. Thank you, Codsworth. That's the way I wanted to go. That's where we came from originally. What? It survived? It survived twice. Good job, guys. I'm a little slow again. That's okay. Codsworth is the ideal early game companion. You know, while when things start getting more hot and heavy, he's not quite capable any longer. But early on like this, oh yeah, he's good. But if you get the robot workbench, that can be completely mitigated. Alright, now, little thing over here. There's a lot of stuff over here that you can loot. Just some of it's kind of difficult to get to. And that's all vanilla, by the way. So, for those who are playing total vanilla, have at. Plenty of good stuff there. Alright, but speaking of good stuff, I need to eat some good stuff. Let's look at... Okay, all the herbals, wasteland coffee, adrenaline, blood bug steak, bowl of sugar bombs. Okay. Rat stacks. Dude, nobody's using energy weapons, so I can save that. That is my last strength booster. And the bowl of sugar bombs is still kicked in anyway, so that's not a problem. Alright. Squirrel on a stick. And an iguana on a stick, and that should do the trick. Gonna probably need to make more happy food. Not need to eat food. There is a difference. Alright, trying to regather my bearings. Here's where we came in from. Okay, just making the rounds just to make sure I got everything. Alright, yeah, that's got everything, and yeah. Now we get to the main part of the place. Alright. Okay, let's go through the main entrance here. You go through the very front entrance, this is where you end up. But I'm sure y'all played this enough to know that already. And are we still healing? We are still healing.
Don't you die on
Did I actually sneak attack that fool? Sorry, Pup. Pup got his own kill. And there's usually somebody... Nope. That's it? No, but judging by the looks of things, looks like we stirred up Jared.
Think you can hide?
Oh no, I've stirred up Jared.
Oh, man, come back! I was having fun!
You weren't doing shit. Quit lying to yourself. Okay, it looks like somebody triggered that. That might have been the noise we heard in the last episode. Okay, that's the front door out, which we don't want. Well, fine.
I know you're here!
Okay, got some gumdrops. That'll help keep us fed. It's time for that. Don't forget the coffee cups. Ceramic is very important, especially early on, before you're able to produce machine parts for sim settlements. Wait a minute. I heard... Where'd it go? Or was that the dog? There it is. Hey, a couple Wonder Glue. That's nice. Come on, doggo. Oh man, somebody blew that. Oh well. If you're playing Sim Settlements 2 in hard mode, fire extinguishers are your god, because it's one of the few ways I know of to get asbestos on your own. Well, and oven mitts. Don't forget the oven mitts. What? Overweight already? Did I grab that much crap already?
Hey.
Don't remember doing so, but whatever. Alright, pup. It's on you. Go by way. Well, did pick up some heavy stuff there. Most notably the extinguishers and... Uh-oh. Buddy boy's full, huh? Buddy boy is full. That'll do. We still got a Codsworth, so we're not completely out of it. You know what? Free heals are free heals. Don't knock them. You feel ill. Weakness. Wait, is that dirty water? Oh no. Okay. I'm hungry and tired now. Lovely. Just some bad decisions all around, huh? Alright. Well, Wasteland Coffee. And... deviled eggs and pork and beans. That'll help. Didn't realize that was going to be dirty water. And if y'all want irrefutable proof on that, that's okay. There are some recipes that call for dirty water anyway, so... Okay, y'all recognize where this is now, so we've kind of completed the circuit here. Don't need the elevator. Alright, so we're going to refill these bottles, get more dirty water. As I said, there are some soup recipes that require dirty water. There's some drug recipes and medicine recipes that call for it too, so it never hurts to have a good stock of dirty water. So remember that as you collect empty bottles. You can fill them with dirty water too. While obviously not recommended for drinking, they still have their uses. Okay, that sink doesn't work. And just to touch back on a subject from before. There you go, see? Asbestos. The oven mitt, and sort by weight. The extinguisher has 2 units of asbestos as well. Cigarette curtains are considered also have asbestos. Okay. So yeah, look for cigarettes too if for your asbestos needs. Cigarettes, extinguishers, and oven mitts. That's your holy trinity. So this place is a freaking gold mine for asbestos. Never thought you'd be talking about that, but yeah, some settlements adds a new wrinkle to things. Vanilla is just not used very often. Maybe I think for some clothing mods for energy resistance. Okay, so now we are at Jared's. Well, just about. So while we could sneak around,
I like to think of it as a distant cousin.
You do that. We're gonna have some fun here. K-H-A-N-S. Okay, that's a maybe. K-H-A-N-S, alright. H-I-L-L-S, no. H-I-L-L-S, no. H-I-L-L, no. K, Hills, right? K-H-A-N.
There we
There we go. When you set your password to the first thing you look at, my hands.
Powering up. Protectron on duty. Intruder. Identify yourself.
Now, while he's on our side, the turrets are not. And if you attack the turrets while he's out and about, he will turn hostile. So we're just going to let him do his thing. So we can go off and do our thing. If we see anybody back here, we'll have some fun. Bash some heads. Wait, what? The Protectron killed Jared. I love it. Oh, jeez, he turned hostile anyway. Sorry, buddy. Nope, nope, nope. Okay. Good source of aluminum here. Oh, God, who did that? Damn it. Okay. We can work with this. We're going to refuse. This will get us back up, even though our armor is cheese. Alright, we survived the explosions. Barely. Okay. just gonna do it that way. Oh, are we hungry? We're hungry. Okay. So we gotta finish our hunger first before we can heal. That's stupid. Okay. So, not the canned dog food, even though this canned dog food won't get you addicted like it will in Fallout London. Still funny. We save that for other things. Okay, everything else we have is light, so a couple of fancy lads will properly feed us. Okay, rat stag stew will heal us more than completely. What is our max health anyway? 173, so that will literally heal us completely. At just the right amount, because that does heal 150 health. But we don't need that much, do we? What do we have? Blood bug steak and the bowl of sugar bomb. You know what? Screw it. We'll eat the rad stag stew. Okay. And we lost our arms. Honestly, of all things we could have lost, that could have been a lot worse. But everything's toast for now. Except for Cosworth dog meat and myself, albeit in my case, barely. But hey, anything you can walk away from is a good thing. Okay, we got a turret and a turret. We'll get to that. Another bottle.
Even sweating. Of course, I'm not even.
One thing I love about Codsworth, he's got a good sense of humor. Matter of fact... Okay. If you, if you talk to him and ask for his thoughts, he will dip into the same joke pool as the drinking buddy. Okay, that's where we came from. Okay, we still got two turrets. Okay, there's one. No, we can't reach up there anyway. Okay, that takes care of the turrets. And that's why I carry grenades. And would you look at that? I can loot that one. Yeah, there's Jared with the Corvegas safe key, which, okay.
Hey, I'm old.
I need to put that back on. Okay, still no bowlers. Okay, Cosworth's as good as it gets. Fine. Ooh, some Nuka-Colas. And the rare constant. If I remember right, that was a piece of cut content. That has been since brought back by a mod, though don't ask me to recite which one it is, because I don't remember.
Hell yeah.
Grognak!
Who's out there?
Garrett's terminal, nothing important there. Straw pillow, loots. Straw pillow, loots. We got a couple of dumbass raiders. Don't even last. Okay. Dumbass. Okay, that's it. We are done. But we are not going to turn this back into 10 Pines Bluff. One, because that requires a lot of randoms. We are not ready. So we are just not ready to yet. But there is plenty of time for more TARDIS chaos. But first, once we get back in, got to repair the armor, got to sleep, and all that good stuff. All right, let's go. Okay, one thing that's bugging me about all this... What, the Raiders are back? Okay, two things bugging me about all this. One, these doofuses are back. Alright, we only got a few points left, which means our strength wore off. That's fine. Not particularly concerned about that. Just need to get the hell out of here. But the other thing that really bothers me... What caused the Protectron to turn hostile? I certainly did not attack it. I know the dog didn't attack. I mean, I guess that would leave Codsworth. Did the Protectron get caught in Codsworth's Flamer Crossfire? That's all I could think of. Or did Codsworth try and attack one of the turrets? I'm not sure if he can reach up there. It's rather aggravating. But, in all honesty, could be worse. Okay, there is one spot we failed to check. And that's over here. We do have a little bit of inventory space left. 14 pounds, 8 pounds. Okay, weapon bench, which I don't care about. It's up. We want to go and look. Is there further up on this? No, I didn't think so. Go this way. No worries, we still have another core on us. Plenty to get us back to base. In this case, the TARDIS. I can always grab more because I still have a couple. Alright. Now there is one place we haven't checked. Believe it or not. Which is weird because usually when we get the Lexington, it's like the first place I check. It's the Red Rocket over here. You know what? It's quiet. Let's do it. I should have the gear to, at the very least, repair my bombs. Alright, anything else take some damage? Oh, right leg did. Yeah, might as well repair both legs. The helmet and the torso are both in pretty good shape. And that lightens the load a little bit. Okay, let's get back. Now, where the hell is she? Alright, we're in the right direction. She's at the super duper part. And there she is. Alright, let's get in. And get to sleeping. And get myself fixed up. And then more chaos. Alright, we are inside. Okay, now. Now for the boring part of any video, the inventory control. I make no apologies for it, but because it must be done. Alright. Buff out can go. Mentats can go. The whiskey can go. The dirty waters can go. The cherries, the quantum, the Nuka-Cola, the carrot and razor grain can all go. Oh, and the dog food. And now for the junk, and that is anything and everything with weight. And now for the ammo. How much fusion cells we have? 164. We're going to hold off on that a little more. So basically, I got two different concurrent builds going on. I got a melee build, base around power armor, and I got an energy sneak build going on. So, if that's what... So that's what's going on there. So we got a laser musket, and we're going to tune up a laser pistol as well. Don't carry very many grenades on me at once. Don't need that many, honestly. All right, let's put up the drugs. Extra stimmer. All right, everything else there is good. Okay, got waters. We got caffeines. We've got food. We've got edibles. We've still got 2 healables. I'd prefer more if I could. Yeah, we're going to need to take care of that. So I don't have any on hand. Okay. But first things first, we need to sleep. And this will allow me to bake all this in. Uh-oh. Oh, for the love of Pete. I'm an idiot. Because you can only do that on an actual bed. Okay. And now to further pay for my stupidity by sleeping again. That's okay. If that's the extent of my stupidity, it's not so bad, but we need to go this way to make some food. Alright, here we go. Anything in here? No. But while we're here, we'll grab some more food cubes. Okay, that's plenty of hungriness taken care of. Okay, let's see what we can make. Sugar bombs. How many can I make? Just the one? You know what? That does put me up to 3. That's fine. Alright, let's get our sleep on. Alright. Peckish from lack of food. That's fine. Let's look at the I'm hungry section. Eat the heaviest thing, which is, well, eat a couple of gumdrops. That will suffice. So what we got? We got the blood bug steak. We got the Brahmin omelet and a bowl of sugar bombs. That'll hold. All right. So we left the rig up there. That's fine. Don't need it. So let's head back to the control room, and we get to start TARDIS chaos all over again. And alright, so let's get this started. Random, because we don't have the axiometer yet. Close the door. Helmet regulator. Space-time throttle. Low V-warps, that's all we can muster. Lockdown mechanism. Off we go! Oh my god. Where the hell? We're in Diamond City. We skipped everything! Oh my god. And... wait, does this mean we skipped Piper's little thing at the beginning? It does. Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay. Well, if nothing else, this is a hell of a rare opportunity. Where are we? Second base?
I told you 1,000 times before. No one wants to listen to that crap. Turn it off. Zeli Lily, the Hoi Howie.
Sometimes you gotta wonder, does anyone fight back? Institute has to have enemies, right?
What? You mean the railroad? That's a fairy tale, man. They don't exist.
Nah, I heard from my cousin. He knows a guy that works for him. They got a code phrase and everything. Follow the Freedom Trail.
The hell is that supposed to mean? You're full of it, that kind of talk.
Alright. Did that just to get that. Mayor McDonut.
Anyone is one of those things.
You've been saying that for weeks and weeks.
Okay, Piper's in.
Stop worrying so much. I gotta head into the
Okay. Now, we're going to mark right here. Where do you think? Data store D for Diamond City. Alright, let me... Oh, wait, that's an old one. Don't need that one. Where'd the other one go? Oh, no. Did I lose... Oh, no, there it is. Buried. Okay, working under D for Diamond City. I mean, let's be honest. What else was D gonna be? Alright.
Yeah, Johnny, you wouldn't be able to tell the difference.
But there's nothing we need to do here right now.
No reason he believes. Don't
Let him down the sport.
People took baseball that seriously.
Well, why wouldn't they? Look around you. No one's playing the game. The baseball.
Don't be caught dead.
There's Sheffield. We do not have any Nuka-Colas. Although he would make a... He is a vanilla settler. Okay, now we need to find the Chinese guy. I believe is somewhere around here. Up there she is. We already have Spectacle Island marked. Just a different part of Spectacle Island. Honestly, it doesn't matter. It's already marked. And we're going back in. Oh. We're back at Sanctuary. Alright, we'll mark the red rocket because that's technically where we're at. And... I guess we're gonna go bug Jake. There's a help flower up here. Just noticed that. Now, for what he's going to ask us to do, we are equipped more than well enough.
Thanks again for helping with the crate.
Not at all, my gentleman. But are you certain about the church?
Sure, why not? I mean, it's not like anyone else is using it.
Oh, may the Lord bless you for your kindness.
Okay then. Well, just let me know if you need anything. Howdy, Slick. Good to see you again.
How are you doing?
Gotta say, I'm doing pretty good. As you can see by the crate, I managed to get the comm hub back. Although it wasn't easy, let me tell you. I've got the hub inside if you'd like to see it.
I'll take a look, sure.
All right, follow me. There it is. Ain't she a beaut? Although sadly not ready for service just yet. In fact, I couldn't even turn it on. But I have been able to give the old gal a good going over. Got a rough understanding of the hardware.
You've got my attention.
Well, judging by the internals, this thing mostly appears to be a giant processor. My guess is that it operates as a kind of ASAM switchboard, connecting and communicating with the sensors. Which makes sense, really. I mean, it is called the comm hub. Now, if we could get sensors connected and communicating, that really would open up our options. Let us do some cool things.
Oh yeah? Like what?
Well, for example, remote management, mass software updates, division of settlement labor, and the obvious one, better communications. Now, to you, that last thing may not sound like much, but trust me, better communications is something we want. So I think it's in our best interest to get this comm hub running. Really begin to rebuild the Commonwealth.
I'm on board. When do we start?
In order to get things going, first, we need to turn this thing on. And for that, we're gonna need some serious power. And I'm afraid my little generator just ain't gonna cut it. However, as luck would have it, just a couple of feet below us is all the power we could need.
Really?
Concord has a municipal plutonium well. Probably used to power every building in town. To get some real power flowing again, all you need to do is turn it on. That is, if you wouldn't mind helping out.
I'm on it. It's as good as done.
I knew you'd help. You'll have to discover a way into the old service tunnels running under Concord. Once you're down there, find something that looks like a big old generator. Do what you need to start it up, then head on back.
And the dog's doing the dog thing. That's fine. But yeah, there's only one proper way into this. I mean, there's a few ways in, but there's only one that actually makes the most sense. And we'll do that after we nip our hunger in the bud. Okay, a couple bubble gums. Let's think about that one for a second. Because that's not how you eat bubblegum. Yet here we are. If you recognize this, this is where the Deathclaw came out of. And yeah, if you really think about it, I guess it would lend further credence into the popular conspiracy theory that you are a Sith. Somebody tried to box up some pelvis bones. And this is clearly where the Deathclaw was staying. I mean, of course, the question that lends into it is, how the hell did he get in here in the first place? And obviously it was a male Deathclaw, not a female Deathclaw. This is not very nesty looking. Alright, and here is kind of what we're looking for. Because in here... Where is it? Not it, but it'll turn up.
Yes.
I have no idea what that was. Okay, maybe this wasn't... Oh, this isn't it. No. No. There is a magazine in here. I'm just barking at the wrong end of the stick here. Let's try that again. Wrenches, a lantern, that's some free oil. Alright, nothing else here. Continuing on. Come on, buddies. Well, that was embarrassing. I didn't get a single shot in. Got that one. Not hitting very hard, is he? Oh, I got sick. And I'm out of... Yes, I am. What did I get? Infections. Periodic death. Oh, lovely. That sucks. Potato crisps. Okay, not much else here. Okay, we need to be in there, but let's finish exploring in here first.
Sir, judging by my navigational sensors, we're now directly beneath Concord.
And there should be... There's the Freddy. Yeah, that's your big bad of the area. Is that Lurky? Oh no, it's a Lurky. Central map model. Fusion core, that's useful. Alright, we got one bottle to fill, huh? Ah, here we go. Here's what we're looking for. Cotsworth. Yep, there's the damage rearing its head. And that's the magazine. I know. Ooh, taboo taboos. Taboo taboos? Really? Did I just say that? Oy. Okay, we got a machete. That's our first one. Okay, some more food. Fair amount of junk here. I wanted to look at the damage since now we're turning it out. Okay, base damage is 93, which still ain't bad. What's the machete do? About half, a little less than half of that. And it's only slightly faster, but it's also not been souped up with. And let's be honest, hammers are not my ideal weapon of choice. I actually am a sword kind of guy. And that's pathetic. I was getting beaten up by rad roaches. parched from lack of water. Well, that's an easy fix. Alright, you know what? This is starting to get embarrassing. I'm seriously considering just punching things. Certainly a hell of a lot faster. Just might be more effective. Alright, so that's got all of that explored. Now, we go inside. Now, the fact of the matter is, I'm wearing power armor, so my strength is higher. The one downside is, for unarmed, you can't use any weapons in power armor. Well, you can't use any unarmed class weapons. But, that's okay. Because you still got power armor fists you can use. And they do quite well enough. Whoa!
That about it. They decided we were too much trouble.
The hell? Okay, that was the first time I've ever seen rad roaches explode from a dead one. That'd be good for a companion. Okay, can't go through this way.
On the other side.
The punching works well enough. Okay, dead Minuteman. Sorry to see that. Okay, gloves. Our first glove. Better outfit. Okay, militia. Don't care about the hat. But everything else is fine. And a dead raider. Full kit, but it's all crap. He's got some other useful stuff. And a baseball. That might be the most important. Okay, another musket. Coffee beans and a Nuka cherry. Oh, I think there's more than just dust here, buddy. Okay, now we picked up an even better weapon. For my style, and that is the lead pipe. Because as much as I like swords, I like blunt weapons even better.
Hey.
So things like a pipe wrench and lead pipe, definitely right up my alley. One-handed blunts, not two-handed. They get a little weird. Oh no! I forgot to unload everybody. Oh crap! All right. All right, we need to head back because I screwed up. Ugh. That is more than annoying. Alright, let's get back to the TARDIS and unload. Okay, so after a lot of inventory control and fixing up with weapons and everything, I found out the unsouped up machete, which is only unsouped up because you need a 2 in blacksmith to do anything with it, is still better than all the blunt weapons that I've thus far been able to find. Fine. Whatever. Infection's still going. And if nothing else, it also means I know exactly what I'm putting my next perk into. God, that's a weird hitbox.
How this place
Yes. Yes, I would. Okay. Rain fungus. Is it here that's got the thing? No. Yes, can't go any further that way. Which means, by default, we're going this way. Okay, should be another lurky here. Alright, now, lurky hatchlings will not give you meat until you get the proper wasteland guide. That one is in Sunshine Tidings, and we are hungry. Okay. Okay, Mirelurk eggs actually weigh a fair amount, huh? Not gonna eat them, though. Okay, that's what the... we'll eat the dog food this time, and the deviled eggs. That will properly feed us. And 84 of 158, that is 74 points down. Alright, so iguana on a stick and cram. 65 out of 74, that will do enough. That's where we came out of. That's the way through. So we want to go up and explore a bit more before we commit to the bed here. Okay, that's interesting. An interesting find. Not particularly great, but interesting. Oh, for the love of Pete.
Got it.
Okay, continuing on. Bags of cement, concrete, building material, another fusion core, which I like. Some brain fungi. But yeah, if I want to survive this, I'm probably going to need to take the chemist perk with the next level, because with it, I can make antibiotics. Now, would that be a thing I could do? Potentially.
Loctite.
It's entirely possible that in another life, I could have been a chemist. I did show a knack for it in high school. If I decide to follow up on that, who knows? Matter of fact, if I remember right, I had a friend or two try and convince me to go into a science field. Because I was very good at it. Especially the more theoretical of the science, I was actually better at, oddly enough. But instead, from high school, I wanted to go into programming, and yeah, I was not as good at that as I thought I would be. Which is why I'm a YouTuber and not a programmer. Not even a big YouTuber. At least not yet as of this recording. However, if you want to change that, by all means subscribe. And the whole shebangy that comes along with that, like blah blah blah. And since I'm over 500 subs, I might be able to, you might be able to hype this video as well. That would, if you get that option, please do. That would go a long way. Okay, so that's everything here. But it's not. Well, they say a handkerchief is reusable, but it's not. Alright, let's read the terminal. Entry 1. Lenny, just what the hell are you playing at? Why am I still receiving complaints about repeated prolonged blackouts? Is it so hard to hit the giant red button? If the power ever goes out, just hit the button to restart the reactor. I don't know if I can make it any easier for you to do your job. Camera to our guards. Carl. See Carlson. Lenny and Carl. Oh my god, that's great. Entry 2. Lenny, why? Why do you do this to me? Please, if the power goes out, just hit the red button to restart the reactor. You do realize Concord's early warning system won't work without power, right? And that you, Lenny, live in Concord. If the bombs do fall, you'll never even know. Not if you don't hit that damn button when the reactor stalls. Just hit the damn button. Please, Lenny, just hit the button. Entry 1. A new beginning? It's no castle, but Concord just might be the right place to start rebuilding the Minutemen. Even managed to get power back online for the whole town. The reactor just needed a helping jolt of electricity to start humming. I hooked up a gas generator to help kickstart the reactor just in case it stalls again. And if the gas generator stops working, I don't know, kick it? Oh, and then hit the big red button. I keep forgetting that part. That's what I get for taking a drink. Oh, that hurt. Okay, so what do those 3 entries say? Oh, I don't know. Hit the button. Uh-oh. It's not working. That's because our Minutemen lady that we found down below, who got raided, kick the generator. It's the only option with it. And now hit the button. It's alive! Alright, let's go back to Jake. Tell him the good news. Then we can end this video. Figure out what to do next in the next episode. Well, I have a feeling we all know. And you hear the power going everywhere. And look at that. The place all lit up. It's like we gonna turn this town into a town again or something. I don't know why I did that, but there was a funny moment from another mod that I used to use a while back. It was called Nora Spouse Companion, where she would live through the whole thing. Surprisingly, you get her as a companion, and if you took her with you into the civic tunnels before the Battle of Concord, when you get to a certain point in the civic tunnels, she would make reference to the death claw still under there. You get close enough, she go, good death claw. Kind of tipping the hand and spoiling the whole thing, but that's neither here nor there anymore. Let's talk to Jake.
You should have all the power you need now.
Yeah, I noticed. When the power came back, it blew out half the bulbs in here.
Yeah.
It's gonna be a pain in the ass to replace those. But the important thing is, we now have power.
Will it be enough?
I don't know. Let's go find out. All right then. Let's try powering this thing up. Now let's see here.
Did the boxes repop, or did I just miss that one?
Okay. There. Move that. Bypass this. I think we're ready to give this a go.
Already am, Jake. But first things first, let's take a swig.
Best if you stand back. Okay. That didn't exactly go to plan.
Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine. To be honest, I was kind of worried this might happen. The hub's been sitting around unused for so long, and so many of its parts have degraded. Seems even with enough power, there's no getting around blowing out capacitors and perished semiconductors. Still, it's worth a try.
I assume you can fix that?
Give me a day or two. Maybe I could swap out some of the busted parts, clean a few tubes. It might be enough. I know it may not seem like it, but this was a step forward.
Well, if nothing else, then definitely for Concord.
And you're okay?
Sure. I'm fine. Oh, wait. Before you go. Here, take this.
Jury-rigged defense plot unlocked. You can now build small jury-rigged defense plots which allow for basic defenses to be constructed.
After all the trouble we've had with raiders, I started wondering if ASAMs could offer a solution. Now, I've not had the time to put some together myself. Been too busy with the comm hub. But what you have there are instructions on how to jury-rig together a sort of defense plot. It's not very advanced, but should at least deter attacks from some of the small fry.
How does it work?
Technically, it's just a creative use of an ASAM program with an industrial plot. But by making the changes listed on that piece of paper, the ASAM should be able to guide someone to build something a little more defensive. After that, it's just a matter of basic maintenance by whomever was assigned to it.
Sounds good.
I'm going to be busy with the comm hub for a while, so I won't have time to demonstrate. But I'm sure you'll be able to figure it out yourself. Thanks for your help today. I'll put out a radio message again when I've got news. Take care out there.
Alright, so we're done with Jake for now. I'm going to get out of here. We're going to wait until that finishes. I'm not going to fuck with the jury-rigged systems. We're going to wait until we get real ones. Yeah, a little bit of a spoiler there, but don't worry. So all that's left for now is we're going to head... Ugh, that's pissing the hell out of me. Actually, if you don't mind suffering this just a little bit longer, we're going to set this up a little bit. Maybe I will set up a couple of jury-rigged plots. I'm going to do that. What the hell? Oh, that's the tortoise. From a ways off, I thought it was a Gutsy. All I saw was the glow. And we should have plenty of people available to work in Sanctuary. So if we set up a couple of defense plots and be able to get enough defenses, I could then kind of just steamroll through Sturgis's little side quest. And that should be enough to gain a level. And we can finally get that chemist perk. And we can get through this. Yeah. Oh, we need more bed. Oh, I know what's up with that. Okay, but no, the important thing is defenses and jobs. Okay. So all we got are some 1x1s, and honestly, that's fine. We don't need anything much bigger than that. Okay. Oh, here we are. And we're short on power again. That's alright. Alright, just gotta remember. Alright, stash them all in the middle. Keep them all in one spot. Just makes it that much easier. Keep them all together. Okay. We just need someone to start building. There we go. And once that's up, if we get enough defense, then we could talk to Sturgis. And as I said, finish up that one real quick. Alright, you know what? We can blast through most of this while that's building. So we can streamline this a little bit. Because I know this video is starting to get a bit long. Oh no! Yeah, I suppose that was only a matter of time. Oh. Oh no! Stupid infection? Well, I guess I know what I'm doing next. Alright, everything's being put on hold so I don't die. Now you know why I want that chemist perk. Everything's fine and dandy until you get the infection. Because at least with over encumbrance, you can solve your periodic damage by dropping gear. Can't do that here. Okay, security's kicked in. That puts us at 50%. That's fine. Defenses are good enough.
Hey, Sturgis.
You willing to do some work?
I'd be glad to help. Just tell me what you need.
Well, for starters, we could just make sure we can. There's a workbench over there.
Right.
I like it. Having a place to sleep. What we need now.
Uh-huh. I'm on it. Clean water?
Great.
Hey, Sturgis.
House of Lament. Single-person home. Building plan for 2x2s. Once you shut the door, you cannot hear their sniveling cries in there.
I feel better already. Knowing we have a reliable. I hope. If we're gonna set.
Sure. I'll start planting right away.
Good deal. Now, this place is starting to feel like home. Trouble is, what we need is to get.
I'm on it.
Thanks. It'll make everyone feel
All right,
more.
that's enough defense. Good.
Hey, Sturgis.
Thanks for doing that. We'll all sleep better. It's been a long road.
I was glad to help.
Well, I appreciate it. Of course, you know your windows too.
Right.
All right, we've all seen that before. So there we go. Level. Scroll down. No! Requires an intelligence of 7. Oh no. Oh no. Shit. I thought I had the intelligence. I do not. So this is a problem. Alright, let's figure out what else to do. Well, big leagues. So we're just gonna have to grin and bear it. On the bright side, we got a heal out of it. City building land unlocked. Crusty Mechanics Shack. The single-person home. 2x2s. Makeshift Tinkerer's home. That would be Sturgis's building. Okay. So now, well, at least since we've done that, and at least we got something resembling defenses. Alright, so now we need to start unloading some crap here. Take it with us. Okay, so we're almost out of space already, just for grabbing the weapons, huh? A couple of shirts, and we're done. So this place is still not quite ready to go yet. But at least something resembling defense will be a help. And whoever's there, well, once it goes through the cycles... Mini Driver by Mirror Machine. Basic defenses. I feel like there's a joke in here somewhere that I'm not quite getting. If they're trying to say that her acting is ass or something, I don't necessarily agree with that. Alright, let's at least get that one going.
This is an emergency broadcast. Our caravan's under attack by hostile robots and needs some serious help. We're just east of Watts Consumer Electronics. If anyone in the vicinity can come help, now's the time. Ada, loop this message.
Yes, sir.
Okay. That starts the Automatron DLC, which we've already done. Well, we haven't done the DLC. I've done that in prior runs. All right, so we're going to call it a day here. Next episode, more TARDIS chaos as we try to get to this back to South Boston. Honestly, I probably should have marked the police department while I was down there. Not like it matters at this point, but that would have been nice. All right, well, but you know what? That's a problem for another time. Probably the next episode. All right, everybody, thanks so much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe to get the latest and greatest videos as they come in and help this channel grow. This has been Big Dave, the Middle-Aged Gamer. This is Fallout 4, Settlement 2, Reborn. I'll see you all next time.